His love goes deep enough to forgive the unforgivable. It's strong enough to hold you up when you are falling down. How do I know? 'Cause I'm standing here to tell you in this moment. I know it sounds crazy, but that's the way.
Hey everybody, it's Roz again, and this is actually November 26th, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, November 26th, 2016. So here in the United States of America, we have just celebrated a holiday. We have also went through some other things. So this is actually a discussion, well, just me talking. So it's just my thoughts on things that we have been conditioned to do. I, for one, love celebrating. I love celebrating with my family. I love spending any time with my family at any point, whether it is my immediate family, my parents, my siblings. Especially, I love when I had time to spend with my extended family, my many aunts, uncles, cousins. When my grandparents were here, those people, everyone in and of itself. So of course, I would love holidays. And I like to eat too. So obviously I like to eat. So with that, Thanksgiving was something that was important. It's important because it gave us traditions and it gave us a way to come together. It was one of those things. It's starting to become that more now this season with the Thanksgiving and then Christmas that's coming up. However, with my family, I really started in 99, but when on my mother's side, my grandmother died. But especially after that, in the recent years, on both sides, holidays aren't what they used to be. So that in and of itself means that I am not as joyous around this time, which is okay because I started to think about it, and I don't believe that Thanksgiving is something that in and of itself I should be celebrating, or anyone who is of African descent should be celebrating, or anyone who is of Native American descent should be celebrating, or anyone who is not in any of those descents should be celebrating. While I do believe that we should celebrate our family and we should get together, this day just reminds me of Columbus Day. Columbus Day is a day that reminds the world that an Italian man came over and started a genocide. Thanksgiving is the beginning of a day where the Europeans came over and took this land, started a genocide, and started racial slavery, because slavery was already there. So that happened here. That is why I'm here. So I guess I should be celebrating that, the fact that I'm here because of that. But if my being here had to be the best part of it, I don't know if I'm saying this right. I would rather not be here if I would either rather not be here, or I would want to make sure that what I am doing is the best that I can do for the ancestors who had to go through what they had to go through for this. So yes, I am thankful for them. I am thankful for what they went through. However, I am not going to be thankful for pilgrims who survived due to natives who they in turn killed. Especially on a time where we are still struggling. We just, well, I didn't, but we just elected a president who obviously doesn't care. We have people in North Dakota right now, as I speak, being some being sprayed with water hoses again, and dogs being attacked on them. I mean, this is the same thing. I mean, seriously, this was happening in the 60s. This has been happening for forever. And people want to sit and say, oh, that's bad. Oh, well, happy Thanksgiving. Here's my turkey. I mean, seriously, these people are freezing to death. I mean, seriously, really. So I'm thinking about what can I do, and I suggest that you think about what you can do to make this an actual weekend holiday period where it actually feels better about yourself and not just about me, but that goes into Black Friday. I mean, I like stuff. I do like stuff. I like to get stuff a lot, and I have been a person to celebrate into these Black Friday shenanigans and everything. But I live in San Antonio right now, and yesterday in a Walmart parking lot, a man was killed because he was being a good Samaritan because another man was domestically abusing this lady, and he told him to stop. So this punk decides to throw out a gun and shoot this man. All for stuff. While I did say I do like to shop, us in the United States, we really don't need extra stuff. We spend our money on things that we don't need. We go into debt. We have problems come, what's that? I'm trying to figure out when the money runs out because some people get income tax returns. I don't have kids. So, but money runs out and then you're doing what? This video is about remember what this time is for. This time is for family. This time is for friends. This time is to remember. This time is to do what's right. Take note. Do what's right. Oh, also, Fidel Castro died yesterday, some point. I'm not Cuban. I am Black, of African descent. I give props to what he has done for what he did do. And the negative things that he did, I don't give props for that. But I'm not gonna not give him props for anything when this whole world is the way it is because of the things that he did, other people have done, and that they're still doing. We shouldn't be in other countries right now. We shouldn't be using America like it's some high school, college football team where we're like, woo, yay. We should love our country, and I do. However, we should not blindly allow them to do what they want to do without having questions and without holding them responsible for those questions, especially when we want to do that to the other countries. We really should lead by example, and yet I keep wanting to say America. The problem with America is 2 continents, North and South America. In North America, there is 3 countries. And yet, in the United States of America, we like to think that it's just us. So I am trying to say the United States of America, because we're just one small country on this side. Even if we do have a big role in the rest of the world. Well, that was my thoughts. I did not come on here to offend anyone. And this is not what I plan on doing on a regular basis. However, it needed to be said. And what I will be doing on a regular basis is saying what needs to be said. This is mostly about me, and hopefully having you think about yourself and realizing that you're not alone in whatever is going on in your life. Just as well as I'm not alone in what's going on in my life. So I don't know how often I'm going to do these. It's not going to be every day. I'm not trying to flood anybody's pages with anything. But it's about me and my journey. And I thank you for coming along with it. Have a nice night. And happy holidays.